Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much.
A viral video making the rounds has utilized Google Earth's history tool to show what appears to be mass graves on Epstein's Island that were dug shortly after his arrest in 2006. In September of 2002, in the center of the island, Google Earth shows that there was nothing but a bare mound of earth. In March of 2005, the Palm Beach, Florida...
All right. That's enough of that. We got something to get into here. We got a job to do. There's a war on for your mind. And that's fact. There's a war on for your mind. You might be thinking, that's stupid. But no. I'm not talking about a globalist war, or maybe I am. What I'm talking about is something far more sinister. But let's take it back to school. I want to take you guys back to school for a minute so we can go from the basics to becoming a novice to becoming a master at what the issue is here. And the issue is that no one can think for themselves. So back to the classroom we go. Welcome everyone. I have a couple questions to ask. The first one is, which one of these is objectively better? Okay, no answers, that's fine. We have more. What do we think about this? Should we even speak about this? Who knows? You don't, because you can't think for yourself. You probably don't even know what you're looking at right here. That's okay, we're going to learn. Now, I think before we go any further, I should warn you that this is what your future is going to look like if you learn anything from this video today. It's scary, huh? It's quite scary when you learn to think for yourself, and then all of a sudden, everyone can put words in your mouth. Everyone knows exactly what you want. That's because you're not really thinking for yourself. Anyway, TUAH, we all know it. We all love it. So this was originally what the video was going to be about, is thinking how to think for yourself, and TUAH, I have a whole acronym and all that, but unfortunately, it's outdated now. So I came up with something better, and this is all original. This is my own creation. Here's what it originally meant. The hawk was going to be for the creator of something, and then the TUAH was going to be for their creation. So like, just like a quick off the top, Steve Jobs. Was Steve Jobs humble? No, he wasn't. That would give you however many points. Was he? Could he adapt well? Yeah. Give him however many points. Did he work? Absolutely. Was he knowledgeable? He was good at marketing, and the thought, same idea, but for Apple itself. But this again is outdated, as you could tell. The top left is letting you know that it's still outdated. So I came up with something new and improved. And honestly, I think a lot of business are going to start using this for their own internal analysis. It's called the SWOT analysis. Same idea as the TUAH. Each one has a certain amount of points, or it has a weight. So swag. Let's use Apple again. Does Apple have swag? When Steve Jobs was around, yeah, they did. Is it wearable? That one's a little. You could sub in something else for wearable if you're talking about Apple. But Apple has Apple Watches, so it is wearable. Obtainability, is it obtainable? Absolutely. China and India are pushing those things out. You can get them anywhere. They're giving those things away. And then, are they trend hoppers? No, they aren't. So the trend hopper is a question mark, because I kind of think that being a trend hopper sometimes is good for you and sometimes it's bad. So it has a question mark, and it's kind of up to you to decide when it's good, when it's bad, and how to score it accordingly. So we're going to run through and look at some brands. Or maybe we won't, because that defeats the purpose of teaching you how to think for yourselves. No, I'm kidding. We're going to run through. We're going to look at some things. We're going to get some ideas. We're going to learn how to use this, and we're going to be able to apply it to anything. It's so short and simple and easy to remember that this is field use stuff right here. You could do this on the go. You can look at something for 20 seconds and figure out how many points that the brand gets. And here are my sources down at the bottom. What the fuck? Oh. That's how you do it.
As well as certain advanced techniques that they've just recently come upon, like they took out the dumb in Twin Lakes, or Twin Falls, rather, excuse me, in which they blew a hole in a lava tube that is part of the supervolcano of Yosemite, and in doing so, they flooded that facility down to the deep dumps. Now, this ones are the ones that go extremely deep and are.
All right, yeah, you get the idea. That's where I got the idea. Let's look at some brands now. The first one we're going to look at is CENAT. CENAT. I always feel like a fucking retard saying his name. But this guy's merch. At first, I was walking into this like ready to kind of make fun of it and stuff. But this stuff is kind of awesome. Like, would you not wear this? And it's all print to order, so like you could just pick whatever size or whatever color the Gildan blank comes in. So swag, I would say it's like hit or miss with some of these, but the good ones, if you could kind of find the good ones here, like that one's awesome. I didn't look at all of these though. Yeah. Okay. So for swag, this is getting a 5 out of 5. Oh yeah. By the way, it's since it adds up to, there's 4 letters, it adds up to 20. It's 5 per. So swag, 5 out of 5 for sure. Wearability, 5 out of 5. Obtainability, it's print to order. Like I could pick my color, pick my size, press order, and Printify will probably print this shirt and send it to me from wherever they're located, China probably, in like a week. So obtainability, that gets a 5 out of 5 as well. Now, here's where Trend Hopper gets difficult, because is he even being a trend hopper for using himself as merch? I don't think it's fair to even call him a trend hopper at that point. So in the abstract of what trend hopper means, just so we don't give him a perfect score, I'm going to give him like a 3 out of 5 on that. So CENAT has just scored an 18 out of 20 for the SWOT analysis, because his merch is awesome. Imagine having this hanging above your bed. Should I get one? I think we'll add one to the cart. Since he got almost a perfect score, I think it's only fair that we support his merch. I might get 2 things. All right, but on to the next. Hellstar. This is a brand that irks me. This brand grinds my gears, because they like to do this cool thing where they make the shirt cost $100, and I get their whole mission statement of like making it all in one warehouse. Like they sew the shirt together to get their own crop or something, and then they also print the shirt all in one place. But that does not warrant $100 price tag. And also I get, like, they're trying to be like a luxury thing. They're trying to, like, luxury streetwear. But I think it's fair to say Supreme set the bar for streetwear, and they don't sell $120 t-shirts. And also, I think $120 for Hellstar is on the cheaper end. I think I've seen $250 for a shirt on this website before. It's just not good. There was a guy on YouTube, I don't know if he still makes videos, but like I think like 5 years ago there was someone on YouTube posting under the name Intuitive Design, and they would show you how to make like streetwear clothes and how to design like shirts. And I'd imagine the guy who owns Hellstar, one of them, the main guy, is named Sean. I'd imagine Sean watched quite a few of those videos in order to learn how to make bold text, italicized, and then have a star on top of it. Because it looks exactly like what the Intuitive Design guy was making 5 years ago. And another thing with Hellstar, I'm just kind of putting some stuff out there. Within 3 posts, I think, on their Instagram, they had Tana Mojo, I think that's how you say her name, commenting. They were averaging like 1,000 likes a post, and then Tana Mojo comments on one, and then they post again, and Tana Mojo comments on the next one. And then alongside Tana, you also had, I think it was Future's producer, who's also like his friend. Like, you know, he's like just kind of got his boys around, like Chief Keef. So I'm not calling them like industry plants in streetwear or anything like that, but they definitely got where they are right now thanks to celebrity cosigns. And that's no secret, just they got it from the start. So if you think you're going to make a brand like Hellstar with designs like this and prices like these, you should think again, unless your mom is an executive at Interscope